we're living in an environment where we have a president who's kind of framing things as a zero-sum game. And it's like you can only achieve something at the cost of someone else. And that's what's just false.
Let me go back a little to my freshman year of college. I had a remarkable teacher in the second semester of my freshman year. His name was John Nash.
No way.
Was my teacher.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, it was in the semester when he went crazy, but that was there's a really interesting story about that.
You mean A Beautiful Mind?
The Beautiful Mind.
That's
right. The Beautiful Mind missed the whole point of him.
Wow.
They missed the political dimension and why he was kind of locked up and considered nuts. John Nash was a game theorist, and he pointed out that the usual theory in American politics and foreign policy was winning and losing. And he had invented another form of game theory in which you didn't have to win or lose, but that people could both win and lose in various ways. And there was a point at which, in 1959, at the height of the Cold War, he went to the United Nations Security Council and knocked on the door and said, I have a mathematics that will save the world. And he did.
Yeah.
He was pointing out that at that time, the assumption was you had a game theory where you won or lost. And he said, you don't have to. And people thought he was nuts and they locked him up.
Really?
Yeah. I was a student at that time. But I mean, this is what's really remarkable, that he was pointing out that our foreign policy was based on game theory, and it was the wrong game theory.
Why do you think that they didn't respond well to it? What do you think he could have done differently that would have maybe reached them? Sorry, this is too good of a story to pass up. I've never heard this before.
The point was people didn't even understand that they were applying a mathematical theory of the world when they used game theory. Well, why would you want that one when there is a better one? But people didn't even know they had a theory. They just thought it was foreign policy, period. They thought it was just political science, not the application of a mathematics to political science. They didn't even see that the mathematics was there, much less that could be another form.
So you feel it was more ignorance than something more cynical, like not wanting there to be two winners, wanting to maintain dominance? That's where my mind went.
Well, that too. I mean, you wanted to win. People accepted traditional game theory and wanting to win, and the politics was defined in terms of we're winning the Cold War or losing the Cold War or whatever, as opposed to saying winning and losing is now not the point.